Right then, you might notice that I've taken the risk and put the sunglasses on because it was clear blue skies. However, as soon as I put them on, I say on, I mean above my head, as soon as we see that, see a bit of grey sky coming in, and so we're not sure, but we're going to wild camp. We're not bothying it, we're wild camping it. It's going to be my first time using the Decathlon 4-class MT900. Got a hydrostatic head, I believe, of 2000, so I'm hoping that's enough if we do get rain. I'm sure it will be. But lightweight trekking bolt end, which I've got with me. And so yeah, we've just parked up at a place called, what's it called, that viaduct?
Big Fleet or something.
Big Fleet Viaduct, we think it's called. If not, I'll put the name up of the real name. And so we had a bit of lunch there, and we're now just heading to Loch Grannoch, where there's a lodge there. Hasn't been used for years apparently, but we're going to go there and we'll just pitch our tents up for the night. Maybe get a little fire going. Yeah, and just have a nice evening over the loch. Hoping these few clouds do clear over. The forecast is good for the next few days actually. And so we're hoping that we get some clear skies, because we haven't had any the last couple of nights. So that's the plan. The gate is open along here, but we don't think you can take cars. But we're going to check it anyway. If there's a case, we'll go back and get the car if we can, because we're not bothered if we hike or not. We've just done a 4 or 5 miler this morning coming away from the bothy. So if we hike or not, but we probably will hike, but we'll see. But yeah, catch you later. Hopefully it'll be just as stunning views along here as it was last couple of days. I'm sure it will be. So that there was a memorial to a pack horse, name of Maggie, that died coming up here, obviously bringing goods and whatever else up here. So rest in peace, Maggie. And now we're almost to the camp. See the loch ahead. I'll just show you around and show you, and all being well, I'll see you shortly when we start pitching up our tent and crack open a beer, of course. So we've reached the Loch Grannoch, and we came to a spot where Ben in the past put his bivvy down, put a tarp up between a couple of trees, and there is a kind of fire thing, right? But look at the state of this. Bottles, plastic. Looks like an old towel or underpants or something. I mean, in theory, there are some flat spots here where we camp, but that's just a bit of an eyesore, so we're not sure. We might just go and pitch up by the lodge. It looks like there's it's not as nice a view from there, but there is a bit of beach along there. We might pitch up. It's nice and sheltered there, and really all we're going to really do tonight is sleep there, and we can just sit by the loch, get a fire going, drink some beers, cook some food, do everything there, but just leave most of the belongings back to the tent and just leave it to sleep, because we want to be out enjoying these views before it gets dark and everything. So I think probably that's what we're going to do. Right, well, you can probably just about see me and you'll know that it's pitch black. We've got the fire going. This is actually how long it took to get all the tent sorted and everything. I like the tent, but in the hard ground, you can't just keep picking up and moving it and repegging it, because the ground underneath is just rock, solid stone. And so I've got it as best I can. It won't fall down, hopefully, fingers crossed. Smoke going in my eye from the fire. And then got to put another log on there, I reckon. And then we're gonna cook up some food. But yeah, the tent, we got it up, but it's taken so long, so hence why it's pitch black now. So yeah, bit of food, bit more beer and some wine, and we'll see how the night progresses, eh? And tonight I'm back on the 4-class decathlon chicken curry. Bit more water in it tonight. The score remains the same. I think I got an 8, didn't it, the other night? I'll stick by that actually. So I won't talk while I'm eating, because I never like videos. Watching videos where people's eating. I was considering doing a bit of cowboy camping, just a little ground sheet to put down. I was going to do that with my sleeping pad and sleeping bag, and just sleep by the fire for the night. If these clouds do pass over, then it's possible I still might do that and sleep by the embers. But the wind's also changing around, so the smoke's blowing in a different direction every 2 minutes. We've actually seen quite a few funny lights moving in the sky as well, or certainly stuff up as almost what look. Obviously, you don't have the depth of field with, but we've seen some lights moving around in the skies, and so we've seen a few odd things like that. But you always do when you go out in the woods and you look up to the stars. And whatever they are, it's up to you to decide what you think they are. But we know what we think they are. So, folks, it's time for bed. This tent has been pitched in such a bad way. You can probably see it. You can normally sit up in this, apparently. I'm 6'3", and apparently you can sit up in this tent. But the plan was to go and film the stars and do a time lapse, but some cloud came in and we just couldn't do it. So we decided, like, let's put our cameras away and just sit around the fire, eat some food, drink some wine, drink some beer, and just have a laugh and just, chill out for the night. So anyway, that's it really. But thank you for watching this particular uneventful night. In the morning, we hope to get the drone out and get some footage of this area and show you what it's about. But otherwise, until then, good night to you. Okay, let's get up. Wild. Midges. You might not be able to see them so well on the camera, but I can tell you there's loads of them. They're not biting, but they're just annoying, you know what they're like. So yeah, all packed up as usual. Leave no trace. If anything, leave it in a better state than you found it if you can. Yeah, nothing, all the pegs are taken. Goodbye to a beautiful place, the hunting lodge. Great little area. We'll be back sometime in the future, but we need to crack on now. That is nuts.